Official confirmation of a hacking event has been made by Chris Larsen, Ripple's executive chairman. However, Larsen has stressed that the intrusion only affected his personal XRP account and not Ripple's. Notable on-chain detective ZachXBT revealed yesterday that criminals have breached a Ripple account, causing the theft of more than 213 million XRP or $112.5 million. The hackers used multiple exchanges such as Kraken, Binance, Mexi, and Gate to launder the assets, as pointed out by ZachXBT. The account was actually exploited, according to Ripple's executive chairman, Chris Larsen, who responded to ZachXBT's disclosure. Larsen was clear, though, that this is his individual XRP wallet and has nothing to do with Ripple in any way. According to Ripple's chairman, the company discovered the hack and worked with the exchanges that had taken the stolen money to put a freeze on the addresses of the perpetrators. Some law enforcement officials have been involved, he said. According to Wall Street, Ripple's IPO is valued at $150 billion, and the price of XRP is expected to reach new all-time highs soon. Work history: Linda Jones, seasoned Wall Street specialist, investigates the potential IPO of Ripple at purchase. Using examples from industry giants like Apple and Amazon, Jones forecasts that Ripple's native cryptocurrency, XRP, will set a new record price when it reaches $3. Jones considers Ripple's legal issues with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission alongside the prospect of XRP reaching a new all-time high. According to Jones's calculations, if Ripple were to do this with its 40 billion escrowed tokens, the value of its XRP would soar to a substantial 150 billion. Even if the market has fallen, Wall Street analysts still think Ripple's 150 billion XRP valuation will be a game changer when it goes public. Ripple is a significant ecosystem for cryptocurrencies with an expected market value of $350 billion for its shares. Everyone is waiting to see how Ripple reacts when it goes public and sees if its native coin, which has been hovering around 5 cents for months, reaches a new record high. Jones claims that similar to how Bitcoin affects mining firms, XRP might gain from an increase in Ripple's value. According to her, XRP's value may rise if a successful Ripple stock were to attract more investors. These peculiar but typical characteristics in the cryptocurrency sector are on display throughout Bitcoin's history. Nevertheless, Ripple's IPO faces regulatory hurdles, most notably those pertaining to the SEC approval procedure. In the event that Ripple does not consider expanding internationally, Jones brings up the possibility of setback. She warns against expecting sudden moves from the company, despite the fact that the openness about XRP's position is appealing. A shadowy defender claims that XRP might see a substantial increase to $5.85. In light of the recent robust price action, a challenge at 0.6 seems likely, with 0.5 acting as a crucial support level for any prospective upward trend. Even though it has underperformed recently, XRP still has the 5th largest market value at $27 billion at the current price of 0.5. In a very rare event, Ripple shares could reach the expected level, which could lead to a significant increase in the price of XRP. Investors need to be careful since XRP could be affected by changes in Ripple stock. Now that XRP is leveled off, it can be considered a stable coin. What do you think about this? An enormous spike is on the horizon, and the XRP community is going ballistic at the prospect, thanks to the backing of Wall Street and efficient autos. These findings are based on 5 main factors that are propelling XRP to unprecedented levels of success. To pay tribute to those loyal XRP users, Linda P. Jones is here. The market's current condition has disappointed you, and I get that. Uncertainty and the possibility that you backed the wrong horse have arisen due to the static price. Therefore, you might be keeping an eye on Selena in the vain hope that it will become the next great thing before you seize the chance. The discovery of a private correspondence from Goldman Sachs dated 2021 is quite intriguing. This discovery has the potential to disrupt the game by shedding light on previously unknown aspects of the cryptocurrency market. Now we'll talk about Linda P. Jones, famous American financial expert. Her advice is worth considering. Recently on America's Wealth, Linda P. Jones imparted her wisdom and provided 5 compelling arguments for why XRP is poised for significant price appreciation. Linda P. Jones is adopting a more nuanced position than merely claiming that XRP doesn't qualify as a security, which might lead to an increase in its price. Mentor, she outlined these critical triggers for the C settlement at the forefront, but it's not what you would expect. She draws attention to the fact that Ripple's planned institutional sales penalties to resolve this remaining matter is still up for debate. and conjecture, highlighting the importance of final settlement. The situation needs to be resolved maybe within the next month so that we may proceed with the forthcoming Ripple IPO. That much is known to Brad Garlinghouse. Any progress towards an IPO must be postponed until the SE settlement is finalized, which is another important milestone that we are all eagerly awaiting. Within the crypto realm, there is a great deal of anticipation in the cryptocurrency market for the potential announcement of Ripple's initial public offering. Values may grow before complete laws are set up. So the thinking goes, unfortunately, Linda Jones offers some insightful commentary. Positive momentum might only be ignited by an XRP settlement. Curiosity piqued, she implies that XRP can thrive even in the absence of rigorous crypto regulations. Its unique standing in the Bitcoin industry is the reason behind this. It stands out because it is supposedly not a security. In this short article, we will examine Bitcoin. There needs to be more discussion because while I believe Bitcoin is fantastic and belongs in the ecosystem, most people agree that it is controlled by specific restrictions. When discussing Bitcoin legislation, there is a little misunderstanding regarding the degree of clarity that is present. In your opinion, how should the regulatory landscape around Bitcoin be structured? The bigger discussion about the effects of Bitcoin regulation on the market can be better understood by asking this crucial question. It's ironic that we're in this precarious position, ready for government laws to dictate how we can trade or even own Bitcoin, a move that runs against the very ideas that inspired its inception. It would appear that the confidence in regulatory clarity for Bitcoin is prevalent given the current condition of regulation. This clarity, though, is an illusion, in my view. In spite of the fact that Bitcoin is always deemed a commodity when examined by the law, there is an ongoing narrative that implies Bitcoin is not a security. While this difference is important, it causes a complicated discussion among cryptocurrency enthusiasts, especially regarding Ethereum's standing. Despite Heineman's official position at the SESC, the issue revolves around the idea that his comments reflect his personal views rather than any particular regulatory strategy. This difference draws attention to a bigger issue. The true state of Bitcoin regulation in the US is still very much up in the air, despite what some proponents would have you believe. It is still impossible to implement a comprehensive system, according to May, even if there have been proposals in the legislative realm to clarify regulations. Some individuals still don't accept the government's current narratives regarding Bitcoin regulation, and this gap just adds fuel to the fire. It also raises the question of whether the typical person or the banking industry and the government will benefit more from the new regulatory framework. Real regulatory clarity and justice in the cryptocurrency business might still be far off, according to the question's substantial implications. There are a lot of moving parts in the regulatory landscape of cryptocurrencies with some beneficial and other times limiting safeguards. As we have a better understanding of the legislative structure governing cryptocurrencies, it is crucial to have safeguards in place, such as the capacity to seek redress in the case of a fraud, which is an example of useful protection. That's all for now.